Good afternoon, Boat Club community. It is Monday, September 16. So this is your mid-September briefing. I have about a half a dozen items to cover with you guys. I need to start with some devastating news. It's not necessarily news to most of our community at this point. Many or most of you had heard already about an accident involved one of our dearest members, Bob Teakins. It's Bob and Mary, our cornhole extraordinaire, high energy doer, giver, member with a joyous smile. He suffered a devastating injury while on vacation. I don't have full details on it, but many of you have already received a GoFundMe link, and I checked a few minutes ago, and it looks like that's worked pretty well. It looks like the number's up to about $58,000, at least on the original GoFundMe page. So thank you for that. For those who've contributed, normally we wouldn't use our system to do an email blast of such a thing, but this is way too important. Sometimes terrible things happen to the best people, and understand it or not, it has occurred and happened to one of our families. So the next point, and the reason I'm bringing it up today, is we are having a Boat Club fundraiser event. I believe it's on the calendar for October 13th. There's going to be a cornhole tournament appropriately. We're going to have some fun ways to generate some dough for Bob's family, auctions. So I got some fun ideas the Boat Club is going to contribute. So look on the calendar, keep an eye on the Boat Club calendar because that event is on there. And just a reminder, let's just be as safe as we can when we're out and about. You literally just never know. And it's also a reminder that when you wake up in the morning still breathing, it's time to be appreciative. I know I'm surprised a lot of times when I wake up. So I think that's the way to be and appreciate what we have going for us. So let's talk about this week. Tomorrow is a board meeting, a board flag meeting. We do have new members. Even though the golden ticket is over, people are still signing up, and I think there's a pretty good laundry list of folks that are scheduled to come in tomorrow night to be read in. So I hope you will show up for that. You should receive and will receive instructions of how that's going down. I will not be here for the meeting. I have a trade show I'm departing in the morning for. But I'm going to give you, not to be a bean spiller or a spoiler alert, but it's going to be mostly all good news in the meeting tomorrow night. First of all, regarding the membership, we're still sitting at 410 membership families. We do expect some attrition, but for every one that seems to depart, relocate, or whatever, we're getting new ones still, even at the going rate. So that's good news. Boat Club continues strong, and that's the primary reason that the financials look so good. So the financial report tomorrow will be quite good, and there are a couple of bonus components to this. Not only are the financials good, the membership strong, but we have received the new 3-year lease from the city. So we're beginning the redlining process. This is going to be a back and forth scenario. Brian Nisnik is taking the lead on that project. It's about, 80 pages or something. It's quite extensive. It looks to us like it's a carryover from the lease that they did for Campland, so there's a lot of supplemental language in there that doesn't necessarily apply to us, but we're going through it. It's the first opportunity we've had since 2014 to even scrutinize a lease, so we're taking advantage of that. We're going to get it back to them. Hopefully, we have the next communication within 24 hours to send an inquiry about some of our highlighted line items, or our intention to redline some items. So that's happening. But you add the security of a new lease and strong budgetary numbers and balance sheets that are better than they've ever been. What that leads us and excites me about is I'm ready to begin working on the 2025 budget for the club, which will include likely a substantial increase in capital investments in our current facility. So, what are we going to spend money on? This is bringing me to my point. We're going to do at least 2 ideation meetings, meaning we want board members, staff, and membership to contribute. And we have a really cool format. We put you in the front room, and everybody breaks up into groups of about a half a dozen people, and you have whiteboards, and then we basically give you a series of assignments, and we create an open-ended discussion about where the club wants to be, where our membership sees the club being, what it would look like, what does it take to get there. And then in the end, we generally root that down to some fundamental priorities in direction and investment, things that take capital. So that's a really long description of something that we've done a couple of times in the past that we're going to do this Sunday. So it's going to be a combination. We're going to do calendar meeting for the balance of the year at 11 a.m. on Sunday the 22nd. So if you have events that aren't on the calendar, or you want to be a chairperson, or you want to contribute to, I don't know, we got casino night, we have Halloween, we got New Year's Eve, we got holiday stuff, things of that nature. And so we need all that stuff runs by volunteers and people to help out. So if you're interested in that, you can show up or send an email or whatever, but that's Sunday at 11. And as soon as that's done, we're going to try to knock that out in a half hour. We're going to get the ideation program kicked off, and so that'll probably go 11:30 to 1. And the reason I'm kind of jamming it in there is because we have an event at 1 o'clock on Sunday. So yeah, it's starting to become fall, and it's going to be cooling off, so we're not necessarily doing music events every Sunday now moving forward, but this Sunday is a special event. Christopher Dale is back off the road, and him and Simeon Flick are teaming up to do a Sunday Bloody Mary Sunday Sound Waves. So that's going to start at 1 o'clock, so that should be quite good. So that takes us through this weekend. I wanted to communicate that. Thursday night is Bunko night. And really important, on Friday, I'm mad that I'm not going to be here. We are doing the special orchestra Friday night. So instead of having, 80s live band music on the back patio, we're going to have a 17-piece orchestra set up in Chandler Hall with a dance floor. And so the reason we're doing it on a Friday night is because ideally the dream is to have a Saturday night really special event. So we have those on the calendar for November and December with the orchestra. But I didn't want to wait that long. So I talked them into coming in on a Friday night. So we're expecting it to be busy, and we're kind of paying attention to the galley. We were worried that we might be short-staffed because we've had a little bit of turnover there. I think we've got that squared away. You might be expecting some updates come Friday about what may or may not be available on Friday night as far as dinner goes. Plan on it being prime rib night, third Friday, but there may be some alterations to that. I don't remember where we're at right now. Okay? Also, just a side note. Anyway, so you guys have fun. Take pictures because I'm going to miss it, and I'm sad about it. Saturday is this Shake and Shine Fest. Amanda sets up outside. For you campers that plan to be on the property, because I believe there is a Parrot Head thing going on in Campland, I'm told, just, we're going to share the space. Just hang out on the perimeter and try not to expand your campsite to include, an eighth of an acre with picnic tables and all that stuff just for Saturday morning. Well, Saturday at noon she goes on. I think it goes for 3 hours or something in the afternoon. Just compress yourselves to the perimeter and know that we're sharing that space on Saturday. I think that's all I have for this update. And anything that I'm forgetting, of course, you'll probably get a blast from Nikki. Anyway, I hope everybody is taking advantage of the club. We've got a lot of fun stuff is going down. Friday was very special. Wristband was killing it. They played late. The dance floor was absolutely full, and the energy levels are where I think we want them to be. So I'm thrilled about that. Everything looking good. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your week. Again, happy Monday, and we'll see you at the club. I'm back on Sunday. We'll see you later.